let's go to a couple of fun stories for you guys. Number one, what was the most irrelevant game of the weekend?
I'm going to take credit for this segment. It's my favorite thing because I've always, since I was a kid, I always liked looking at this, like thinking, what game does no one want to cover? What's the game that the AP reporter least wants to go to? And I think there are two very clear nominees this week.
Right.
So we'll take a vote. Chiefs beat the Browns 16-14.
Jesus.
Buccaneers beat the Panthers 20-17. Michael, your thoughts?
I think that I would like to add tonight's game to it because it means nothing to either team. If the Saints win and they wipe the 49ers off the planet, doesn't mean the Saints are any better or anything like that. The 49ers, only if the 49ers win does it mean anything. If they get wiped off the planet, it doesn't really matter. It's the defending world champions.
It can't be because it's the Saints in the game.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm just setting that up.
All right. Okay.
And I'm going to say that it's clearly Tampa Bay versus Carolina.
I disagree. I think it's clearly Kansas City, Cleveland. I mean, has a game ever bored anybody in America more than that game bored every one of us who watched any part of it? I mean, come on.
I think
what happened there?
The answer is yes.
The only thing that
Carolina and Tampa Bay.
Okay, I mean, the only way that it could have been exciting is if they let Jamal Charles run the ball. And they didn't even do that. They kept giving it to Thomas Jones because they had to make it the most irrelevant game of the week, and they succeeded.
All right, two reasons. I'm going to break this tie for a couple of reasons. First, Jimmy Clausen replaced Matt Moore, making the game slightly relevant because Carolina has a new quarterback. Right. Also, Tampa Bay, 2-0, you and I both think they might be better. There's a tiny storyline there. It's infinitesimally small, but it's tiny. But mainly I'm going to vote for Chiefs-Browns now because of your pointlessly bringing up the Niners-Saints. So I'll break the tie with the irrelevant game.
That's fine. I understand. And also, you know, it's too bad because you made a good argument with Jimmy Clausen, and then you ruined it with the Niners-Saints.
No, but that would have been that argument would have stood on its own.
But now it's lost in your
But that does
bluster.
make it the possibility that the Panthers may have a quarterback for the next 10 years, and it came out of that game. It's still a pretty irrelevant game, though.
The Chiefs are. It isn't irrelevant. They're both irrelevant games. The Chiefs are an interesting team now. I think they're. I mean, maybe this will die and go away.
Chiefs are only an interesting team if all 32 teams are interesting.
Right. No, but they're interesting. They're 2-0. They got this young. Matt Castle is, you know, the fought over quarterback. I'm just inventing stuff, but I'm interested that they're 2-0 because I didn't think they were going to be.